See that? DK trash.
Not hang on. It's third down. Third and inches.
What did it say?
Wilson.
Shit, Davis?
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can.
Out of here.
He go to run. This the run, boy, y'all.
I been on this man, don't got to see that shit.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. To the sideline, and he's got it.
That bitch ass. He the feeder down. Yes,
Elijah says they're in. That'll be
You see a mistake?
That nigga got to have the plane by himself.
How mistake? You see it?
For first and 10. Now it's Carson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
That's usual. I tackled it at myself.
Oh, wow.
8-6 the score after one.
Hey, mistake, that broadcast work. That bitch ass nigga don't hear me, cuz.
To throw is Wilson.
It's Squad, bro. Squad the one throwing us off. He ain't, you can't do nothing on defense or offense. Look at him just standing there. That's what's throwing us off. The fake ass. What's that nigga play for Chicago? Fake ass Zach Levine looking ass nigga, bro.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson.
Crib. Crib. You know that crib.
Picked off by Micah.
Got a block.
He's hit the 50, 30, 10, and he is gonna score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. That's a tough blow there offensively. Had a decent drive going. You've got the lead, and now things completely flip on you.
Yeah, because they've been dominating on both sides of the ball. But after that mistake there, it's got to be tough for them to look up and realize we're trailing in this ball game. I thought we had complete control.
And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to
You see everything good? You gonna win or you gonna lose? Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you know that for a fact. That's gonna be a fact that you know. You ain't been on that motherfucker for a minute. I don't know why you called me out. Like, I'm just garbage one. You called the wrong motherfucker out.
Ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line.
You might not score more than that 8-point for. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I really feel another PC with that garbage ass formation you running.
And following the pick six, and they decent field
man, you see the alright, you was just sleep. The broadcast might don't work for you or something. The fuck? Yeah. The broadcast on.
I thought you was for the fuck over me keep trying to.
The broadcast on. Y'all just ain't. The broadcast say Hellcats and Trackhawks live.
Man, bro.
I sent you an invite to your PlayStation.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
You wasn't on here then. Cause this nigga finna get 28-8. He finna be 28-8.
Picked off by Micah Hyde. Then he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles.
Man, I'm finna go off on that nigga, man. I just told him he's been throwing. Bro, this touchdown, you better get out that safety. You better get out that safety. I'm throwing it. I'm telling you, why you back there? What you gonna do about it? Nothing. You touchdown. Touchdown. And you playing safe on this side. I told y'all that safe. Then I'm throwing the step in again. Try me. Get on safety. Get on anybody over there. I'm still gonna throw it. Oh, I threw it too far. The score 28-8, man. He need to get up. He down by 12.
Oh my God.
One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down.
I just start playing around with him just to goddamn make him feel good by themselves.
In this event they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Man, I'm not letting out the gas with this dude though. I ain't lying. He talked too much shit. He came and asked for me to play him. He asked for it.
Here's the Seattle offense.
Me and my boy say you ain't gonna win though.
Man, tell your boy throw me another pick. That's what he finna do. DK on lock. And I'm playing linebacker. I'm telling you, I'm playing linebacker. I ain't nothing coming through the middle of the field. Pick. Oh, appreciate those. Appreciate those. Oh, he got in the way of his teammate. That was a pick. DT, you fucked. My defense too good. You finna go on quit. I'm telling you, I can tell you playing, you finna quit.
We'll see how they attack him here.
on the thing. I do it. Hold up. I had to throw me the pick. Appreciate it. These motherfuckers fighting for the ball. You still hear me in the podcast? In the broadcast, you still hear me? Or at feet?
I ain't seen shit. I ain't heard shit. Super cool.
Pick. He been throw me a pick. Appreciate it. Out of bounds. Oh, good shit. They ain't gonna get you no touchdown, DT. You need a touchdown, fool.
Cool. All them boys, they masqueraded and heard shit.
I got it. I see what it is.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Flush to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Eluding the pressure right. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
54's Mike. Check.
They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Here's Allen. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They're going to try and throw. Steps away to his left. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Jordan Brooks with it. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left.
Oh, now backing up, and he's out of the end zone. The referee was right there to call it, and that is a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Now Wilson rolling to his right. It's caught. Lockett. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Sidney Jones. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It's a game of time. Brings up 2nd and 5. 53, Mike. You're trash. 53.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Here we go.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want us to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Wilson. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now Wilson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. Going deep for Diggs. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
They'll flip this quickly out to Beasley. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Dancing to his left. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Going deep for Diggs. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. Could have been up 1 with a point after, but
They go for two. It worked.
It almost seems like they're trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will, because really it's minimal in difference, right? Whether you're up 1 or 2, a field goal can still get you.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now it's Wilson. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. The fumble on first down now. Now it's Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll go down at the 28. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he's got his man here, Beasley. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Allen again. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox, 47 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
And they'll try and run it in with Singletary. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike. I don't think
They go play action with Wilson. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Would it be Frank Seedy? This is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team, because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. Touchdown! That's caught. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is DJ Reed returning. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll find Ballore out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean,
he will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, 56 yards. And the Bills use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. They'll roll him out right, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
What we got? What we got? What we got? 19. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
To throw on 2nd and 10. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Gregory Rousseau in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
36 power. 53's the Mike. 53. Check 53. Yo.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
95. 53's the Mike. 53's the Mike. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. We gotta get to the ball, G. We gotta get to the ball. Let's go. Check 52.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Rolling to his left. This complete to Lockett. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Play action. It's Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A.J. Klein picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Watch the pass. 14, front it. 99, check. 53's Mike. Check, 53.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Mike, 53, Mike. I don't even know why this team showed up.
Third and long. It's Wilson. And it's a quick slant to Lockett. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Returning right back to Lockett. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. An incredible play there on fourth down in their own territory. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw again is Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Penny Hart there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. It'll be Carson. They run for it and make them 4 for 4 now on two-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs. 56 yards, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Allen will try to throw for it, eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Wilson. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett, 60 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Bills are going to recover. Running room at the 50. Look out. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
To throw is Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Wilson, escaping the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Throwing now is Wilson. His throw incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
49 is the mic. 49 is the mic. Go, guys. 4 down. Here we go. 49. Go, guys. 4 down. 49. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
On 3rd down, Carson. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Fourth down. Here's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Oh, going for Sanders downfield, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Allen to throw. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Going deep for Diggs. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He's at the 30, the 20. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit long.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. So Allen's going to look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Singletary. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Wow, you're in a goal-to-go situation. Where is he going? I get trying to make a play, but at some point, man, you've just got to go down.
Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
54, right there, 54 Mike.
They're going to run for it. It's Moss. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. One last shot for Wilson. Rolling to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody.